Let me know when you see me.
Of course. There you are.
Yay.
I see you now.
Sounds good, yeah? All right.
I believe it is.
Yay.
Yeah, all good. Give everyone a minute or two
Of
to
course.
join. Although it
You
looks like
just
they're all coming on really
they're
fast.
coming on quickly.
Yeah. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody. Happy Monday.
Hi. Thank you so
Hi.
much, Nicole, for the heart.
Oh, thanks, honey. So
Good
welcome,
afternoon, good
welcome.
morning, good evening. Hello, everyone.
Wherever you are, hello.
Thank you, Amy.
All right. Can I get started?
Yes, you
All
can.
right. Hello, everybody. My name is Rebecca Dragonheart, and I am a psychic medium. I've been doing my work now for 31 years. Here on my live, we're going to do a Q&A session. So there's a few different ways to get your questions answered. Hit that like button. Every 40,000 likes, we do 5 free questions, and we'll go through how you can get a guaranteed question answered here on the live.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome and welcome back. In order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 5 questions answered, and $50 will get you 10 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member. So stick around until the end. Thank you so much, everyone. And wow, thank you so much, Sarah, for all of those gifts.
Aw,
You're
thank you,
awesome.
honey.
Welcome back. Also, thank you, Ellen, for the rose.
Aw, thank you.
All right, we can get started here with 5 free questions, everyone. So feel free to start putting in some free questions here on the live. All right, our first free question here is from Sarah Miller, who says, "Will my message to Zach be received well?"
I hear it well. Yes.
All right, our next question is from Lauren, who says, "Will David and I be in a romantic relationship?"
Okay, so what they say is it's going to take time for that to all work out. It does feel like there's a bit of resistance or a little bit of friction there. So it does feel like yes, but it's going to take some time for that.
All right, our next question is from Amanda, who says, "Is my relationship with Roger over for good?"
Yes. Yeah.
All right, our next question here is from Linda, who says, "Did Fred forget about me?"
No, not at all. No, not at all. Yeah.
All right, and our last free question, just for the moment, is from Jasmine, who says, "Does Kona have romantic feelings for me?"
I hear starting, yes. It does feel to me like this is somebody who is interested in something more. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, everyone. And remember to keep on tapping that screen. Once we make it to 40,000 likes, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments. Also, thank you so much for all of the gifts. Thank you again, Sarah. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Adri. Thank you, Amber Lee. You guys are awesome.
You guys are awesome.
All right, and for those of you that are just joining us, if you would like to get on the list and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Ellen and Amy.
Thank you so much, everybody.
All right, let's go to our list here. Our first question on our list is from Veronica Gomez. Hello, Veronica.
Hello, Veronica.
Welcome back. She gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Her first question here is, "I did some practice tests yesterday and I did not do very well on them. With what I have done, do you still see me passing the exam?"
You will, honey. It's the anxiety that you have to get control over. Just remind yourself that you know this stuff. You know this stuff inside and out, really. You do. So just cram before is what I kept hearing for you. But yeah, you'll pass, honey. Don't stress. Your stress is going to get in the way of things. So, and what I will say is if you're unsure about the answer, just quiet yourself as you're sitting there and ask your guides to give you the answer. They will.
All right. Her next question is general. Anything my guides want me to know?
I will say for you, the next few months really do feel like very positive experiences. So take time out for yourself. I do hear that you need to take some rest days. So once you do take your test and everything is done, you need some rest. You need to take care of yourself is what they're saying. Okay.
All right. And Veronica's last question is what does February have in store for me?
So this is a good starting month for you. January was just kind of we're setting the tone of things is what they're saying. So February for you is your starting month. So this is when things start going in the direction that you need for the year. It's really important that you do focus your energy, honey, and that you do your journaling, you're writing down your manifestations and your desires for the year, okay?
All right.
Utilize your power.
Thank you so much, Veronica. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Angela Green. Hello, Angela.
Hey, Angela.
Who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Angela's first question is David still has not talked about what seemed to have got him upset. He's acting normal now. Will we still talk about it, or is he hoping it's just not brought up again?
I do hear that it's something that will be brought up again in the future. It does feel to me like don't push it. It's not necessary. Yeah, you guys will talk about it, I hear.
All right, Angela's next question is does David take our son overnight so Victoria has time to bond with our son without me around, or was I not asked to come because I had my other 2 kids?
It's because you had the other kids, I hear. Yeah.
All right, her next question is why did David have us all over Sunday for dinner but not overnight?
I think they had plans the next day or something was coming up for the next day. It just wouldn't have been convenient for you to be there is what I'm hearing.
All right, her next question is how did David feel when I told him I was glad to come for dinner and shared my kids don't think he likes to be around them anymore?
It's not that he doesn't like to be around them. It's just so awkward and complicated. It just complicates things is what I hear. So it's not that he's intentionally trying to be a jerk about it. It's just it's awkward.
And how did he feel when she said that to him?
I mean, I think it hurt his feelings, to be honest. It really did. Yeah.
All right, and her last question is yesterday Victoria was going through old pictures and trying to declutter her house and basically asked me to get rid of one of my son's toy structures. Why is she doing all that?
It does feel to me like there's a big shift coming, honey. And so sometimes when there's a big shift, we do get rid of energies from the past is what I hear. So it's really about decluttering the energy from the past for her.
All right. Thank you, Angela. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from BP. Welcome back.
Hello, BP.
Who gets 10 questions.
Oh my gosh.
Yay!
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
All right. BP's first question here is James finally told me he wasn't living at his old house on State Street. That led me to ask him if he was still looking for a house, and he said yes. I felt it was the perfect time to bring up him coming to here to live. I pitched my speech, LOL, and I told him to think about it, and he said he would. The energy was good. Will he move in sooner with a timeline shift? If so, when?
I'm not hearing that it's going to be sooner. No, it still feels to me like you have to wait a little bit. It's at least 3 months. They're saying it feels so at least 3 months before it happens. But I hear the pitch was good.
Her next question is when he said he didn't live there anymore, I knew it was my chance to ask him to come here, and I was so nervous but kept telling myself, say it, LOL. Did I make him feel safe with living here by my responses to the questions he had about it?
You did. Yeah.
Right, her next question is does he feel like he's ready to settle down with me at all, letting his guard down? I think I'm doing good at redeeming myself.
You are doing well, yes. I will say there's still a bit of this, I'm not 100% in it yet, or like there's a bit of reservation on his end, but for the most part I would say 98% he's in, so there's still that little 2% that's holding him back.
All right, her next question is Saturday we had the move-in talk. He came back Sunday to visit again. Is that a good sign?
It is a good sign. Yes. Yeah.
All right, her next question here is on Friday, I asked him if he can stay the night with me on Saturday. He didn't end up staying the night Saturday. However, he spent all day with me. When he left, I didn't have an attitude because he didn't stay the night, LOL. Was he proud that I told him I appreciated his time and that I didn't change the energy?
Yes. Yes. It's very important that you do that with him. He doesn't do well with, I'll say like pushy or aggressive energy that way. Yeah. So you did well. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, has he thought about our conversation about him moving in since he's left?
Oh,
What's
yeah.
he thinking about? More positive than not?
I would say more positive for sure. Definitely leaning more towards yes for the moving in. Not sure how he's going to make it all work out in his life yet, but he is more leaning towards yes.
All right. Her next question here is, will things start to progress with he and I sooner than expected? I know timelines are fluidic and the energy feels good. I'm hoping me asking him to move in helped the shift. Or will we be committed sooner?
I will say this. What helps the shift is you, honey. How you feel, how you respond, and how you react is what is in control of things. So if you're feeling good towards him and you're keeping that steady, loving, kind, caring, authentic energy and not getting upset or stressed or distrusting, you're going to move that timeline faster. So really you are the one who dictates how fast or how slow it happens.
All right. Her next question is Desiree out of the picture outside co-parenting and she's not staying with him at all anymore?
Yeah, I don't hear that she's for a while now. She's been gone. Yeah. So co-parenting is the extent of it. Yeah.
Her next question is, he was trying to explain to me what he's been going through these past few months. He mentioned that the mother of his child used him, setting him back. Was he talking about Desiree or Holly?
I think it was Holly. Yeah. Feels to me like financially he was used.
All right. And her last question is, before he leaves, he always makes sure to find my kids to tell them bye. Is he
Yeah.
growing love for them and he know he's loved and welcomed by them too?
Well, he knows how important it is to build that relationship with them. So I think one, take that as a good sign that he does look to say goodbye to the kids, because that really does show that his heart is there, right? And honestly, you should be happy that that's something that he does make sure to do, because that is important and it is going to help build the relationship between the family.
All right. Thank you so much,
Mhm.
BP. That's it for
Yes.
her.
All right.
And we have a testimonial here from Nicole. Hello,
Hey,
Nicole.
Nicole.
Welcome back. Nicole says, Rebecca said we would get a random offer on our home in Mauritius. She was right. We got it last week.
Yay. Congrats, honey.
Thank you so much for sharing that,
Yeah.
Nicole. All right. And thank you so much for all of the roses, Ellen.
Thank you, honey.
All right. Our next question here is from Marie Loon Fortson.
Hello,
Welcome
Marie.
back. Who gets 10 questions?
Oh my goodness, another
Yay!
10.
Thank you so
Woohoo.
much. All right. Marie Loon's first question here. She says, you said guys being distant has nothing to do with me. We usually see each other 1 to 2 times a week and plan in advance, but it has been only once a week and not much planning. I am not doing the chasing, giving him space. Is that part of him being distant? When will he be back to being better?
To being normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it feels to me like that's going to be about a couple of months. I do hear some of this energy right now is just life stuff that's happening for Guy. So there does seem to be a lot of factors outside externally for him that are really causing him to be busy and distracted and just not be as free. So yeah, he'll be back in about 2 months to his normal self.
All right. Her next question is general for love.
So you don't have to chase it. It's good that you have put that boundary in. It's coming in anyways, honey. So you don't have to work for it. You just have to be open, receptive, and ready. That's your job. That is your job.
All right. Her next question is, will he ask to see me today or tomorrow? If not, when will we see each other?
No, I don't hear that it's going to be today or tomorrow. It feels to me more like about a week or a week and a half away. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, will I find this new person coming into my life attractive and will he find me attractive as well?
Yes, very much I hear.
Her next question is, will I meet him before Guy leaves on his trip on March 16th or while he's away?
No, it'll be after. Yeah. It feels to me like he'll be around or he'll be back by the time that happens, but it's after he's gone.
All right. Her next question is, you said I come up in Guy's therapy sessions. Is it positive and what do they say about me?
Yeah, well, he talks a lot about the relationship. He talks a lot about how it's very different with you. Things are definitely not comparable to his past relationships, and that's what he talks a lot about. Is just that it's very different with you, and that he feels safer or better with you than he has with anybody else. Yeah.
All right. Her next question here is, When we first started to see each other, I asked Guy, and he was honest, saying he was seeing someone else that he has known for a long time.
Mhm.
Since then, I haven't asked if there have been others, or if there's anyone else at the moment that he sees casually or with romantic intentions. Part of me wants to know while the other doesn't, as we are not exclusive.
Right.
Should I ask him?
I wouldn't, because I feel like the answer is not going to make you feel good. So I would say no, don't ask.
All right, her next question is, do you still see August as when Guy and I would move in together?
Yes. Yeah.
Right, her next question is, what will my next horse look like, and will it be a mare or a gelding? When will I get him and her, or her?
Okay. So it's a gelding is a boy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because that's what I'm seeing as a boy. It looks like it's kind of a brown and a kind of a patchy looking horse is what I'm seeing. So I'm seeing like patches of brown and light, not quite white, but lighter color.
All right, and do you see when they'll get her?
Oh,
him?
summertime they're saying. Yeah.
All right, and her last question here is, you mentioned Tucker would pass away soon. By the last timeline, it would be in a month from now. Is the time still the same, and will I be okay when he leaves? I'm so afraid of how the grief will hit me. I'm still grieving my horse Piper, and I'm scared my heart can't lose Tucker and that I will fall in depression. Losing my animals are harder than humans.
It is hard, absolutely. And we love them just as much as we love humans. So that honestly is a big part of it. I still hear that it is coming. Yeah, honey. So you got to prepare yourself, okay? But understand that it's time for Tucker, It's time.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Marie Loon. That's it for her.
Okay.
And thank you so much for all of the gifts. Wow, thank you, Ellen and Adri. You guys are amazing.
Thank you so much, everybody. Mhm.
Also, remember everyone to keep on tapping. We're already halfway to our like goal. Once we make it to 40,000 likes, we will be doing 5 free questions from the comments. So let's tap away. Thank you so much, everyone.
Mhm.
All right. Our next question here is from T. Ann, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
T. Ann's first question here is, good afternoon, Rebecca.
Hello.
And B. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
They say, I'm back in school and applied for student assistance, and to my surprise, said I owe some money in order for the money to be released, as there was an overpayment a couple years ago, which I was not aware about.
Mhm.
I'm stressing horribly because I demoted myself at work because of school and really need the money to pay bills. I've applied for loans and contemplating asking my brother for it, but I don't know if he will give it to me. Which do you see will work in my favor?
Yeah, I do see you getting it from your brother, honey. So ask him. Yeah.
All right. Their next question is, if I do get a loan to clear up the overpayment or my brother helping me, will I get it by next week?
It looks like not quite next week. It feels to me like it's about 3 weeks away. Yeah. So it's going to take a little bit of time, but you're going to be okay, is what I hear.
All right. And T. Ann says you can give away the last question.
No way.
Awesome.
Ah, nice.
Thank you so much.
Yay.
Right, let's give T. Ann a big thank you. And you can feel free to put in a free question
Yay.
here. All right. The first one that I see here is from Nicole, who says, Dane's feelings / energy towards me.
So do you hear that there's, majority open? There is a little bit of uncertainty or a little bit of I'm reserved and holding back. So for the most part, open to you is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. And thank you, T. Ann, for giving away that question. All right, there is 10 minutes left to donate, everyone. 10 more minutes left to get on the list. So if you would like to get on the list and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much, everyone. And I will go over our list here now. So if you have donated to be on the list, just keep your ears open for your names. And again, that is 10 minutes left to get on the list. All right. Next up on our list here is Anastasia Christie. Then we have Diane Robles. Then Amber Lee. Then Connie H. Then Diana Tisdale. Then Ashlyn Rampool. Then Sarah Walker. Then Michelle Placencia. Then Maria C. Then Maricruz Munoz. Then Abby Ball. Then Alexis B. Then Shuna Norton. Then Erica Alcala. Then Tiffany Soto. Then Kimber Pell. Then Zilia Kenyon. Then Kayleen Rodriguez. Then Kayla Emmett. Then Sabrina Johnson. then Bianca Al, then Poonam K, and that's it for now.
All right.
Thank you all so much. And again, there is 10 minutes left to get on the list, everyone. Oh, and at the end of that list is also Jill Roche, and we're still adding more, so I will read that again in a little bit here. And Fleur Jonathan's as well was just added there. Don't worry, Fleur, you're on there. Yes, and I will read that list again in a little bit here, everyone, since we are still adding names to that list. And again, there is 10 minutes left to donate to get on the list. Thank you so much, everyone. Also, thank you so much for all of the gifts. Wow, you guys have been so generous today.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Ellen. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Ellis. Thank you, Poonam. And thank you, Rebecca.
Aw.
You guys are awesome. Hello to you, too. All right. 1 second here. Oh, and Marie Loon would like a clarifier here.
Sure.
Marie Loon says, clarify, will I be okay when Tucker passes away?
You will, honey. You're not going to go into a deep depression. Yeah.
All right. 1 second here. All right. Our next question here on our list is from Anastasia Christie, who gets 5 questions.
All right.
And welcome back.
Yes. Hello, honey.
Anastasia's first question here is about my friend Maria and her partner Demetrius. They are trying to have a baby for more than 1 year with no luck. She has a son from a previous wedding. They're going to the doctor for some tests. Can you advise who seems to have the issue here and if they will eventually have a baby together?
They will have a baby, I hear. It does feel to me like it's on his side. It's not that far away is what I hear. And it's perfectly normal to take a bit of time to get pregnant. So I really don't hear that there's going to be much intervention needed. Yeah.
All right. Her next question here is, over the last week, there have been days I feel relaxed in regards to the situation with Billy, and on those days, I blame myself that I've forgotten about him.
No, that's good.
But again, there are days that I am sad and worried that he will never reach out and want to give up because it's been so long. Then again, I tell myself that I cannot possibly give up because it's been so long. I also never had that relaxed feeling before, and it feels weird. What is happening?
It's you being ready, honey. You know, when you feel relaxed and not stressed and not hanging on to the energy like tight, that's the best way to be, to allow it in. So when you're feeling relaxed and not feeling stressed and worried, you're allowing that energy in. So it is a good thing. I know it seems like, oh, I shouldn't be forgetting, but you're not really forgetting. What you're doing is you're mailing off your request. So you're not hanging on to that vibration anymore. You're just like, okay, I've let the universe deal with it. So I'm open, receptive, and ready. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, do you see him talking with anyone right now? His followers have increased, so I am making scenarios in my head.
I mean, he talks to a lot of people, I hear, but it doesn't feel to me like there's anything like super significant at all. No. He's got a lot of connections and a lot of people he talks to, though. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, do you still see him making his Instagram profile public in February? If yes, what took him so long to finally have it public?
I hear that there's just a little bit of resistance and worry on his side. So he won't have that as much come February is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. And their last question is, triple checking, as always, if you still see him reaching out when back in our home country and us meeting in person.
Yeah, so they really say that April is the month for you guys, okay? So April's significant. It feels to me like that's when the two of you connect. You reconnect. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Thank you so much. That's it for Anastasia.
Okay. I know it's dry in here.
All right, and there is about 5 minutes left
Wow.
to donate, everyone. 5 more minutes left to get on the list. So again, if you would like to get on the list and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button, click your donation amount, and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And again, that is 5 minutes left to donate. And thank you so much, Rebecca and Blessed. I think that's Lynn, if I recall correctly.
I think you're right.
Thank you, Lynn and Rebecca, for the gifts.
Thank you so much.
And hello, Terry B.
Hey, Terry.
All right. 1 second here. Our next question here is from Aaron Early.
Hey,
Hello,
Aaron.
Aaron, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Aaron's first question here is, hello, my beautiful friends. My sister Marcy and her husband Matt are selling their home and buying a different one. How long will it take for the house to sell?
It looks like it's going to take 4 months. Tell her to declutter. Make it really kind of sterile looking. I know that sounds weird, but really kind of sterile looking. Make sure that there's not too much around to make it feel like the person can get into this space right now. Yeah.
All right, Aaron's next question is, past life. I'm sure we are coming to the end of them, but they are so fascinating.
Yeah. Okay, what are they showing me? So what I'm hearing, I can hear people talking, and what I'm hearing is I think it's Irish. It's the like the Irish language that I'm hearing. It looks like there's it's the family, small family. It's like siblings, and you're little in this one. You're very, very little in this life. The significance of it. It feels to me like something happened to your dad and you had 2 older brothers, a sister, and yourself and your mom. And you lived kind of in a small community. It looks like you were liked a lot. You were really cute. You were really sweet. You were really adored by your neighbors and the people in the area and the people of the village. But it does feel like you guys struggled. Your brothers seem older, so they do seem like they stepped up and they kind of helped with the cost of living and things like that. They look like they were really physical, so they must have done physical labor. Like they look stocky, I would say. And it does feel to me like you didn't live long in this life. So I do hear that there was an early exit, is what they're saying. You were about 8 years old when you left. Yeah.
All right, and her last question here, she says, general, please.
So, one of the biggest things that they talk about for you, honey, is de-stressing yourself. You don't do enough of clearing your energy. So they're saying, make sure you're taking time to de-stress, clear yourself and get rid of the energies of others around you, because you do take on a lot more than you think, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So if you can, have a shower, listen to soft music, do it meditation, journaling, and when it's warm, nature, that kind of thing. But you really do need to take more time out to de-stress yourself.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Diane Robles.
Hey,
Hello,
Diane,
who gets 5 questions.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Her first question here is, hi, Rebecca, good news. I asked when Mike would view my social media. It's been months where it will show who viewed. He finally saw my Instagram story the other day. You were right. I'm so happy. Yay.
Yay.
All right. Her next question is, I guess that wasn't really a question. All right. She says, when should I expect him to look again? I posted a picture yesterday and he didn't put a like, but I don't expect him to.
Yeah, it looks like it won't be very long, so you don't have long to wait. It is it's going to be in February, but it does feel like within the next week or 2. Yeah. So very soon.
All right. Her next question is, I went to a party in I'm not sure what that's supposed to say. I went to a party and I ran into his cousin. I never talked to her. I just knew about her because of him.
Mm-hmm.
We got along and I told her about Mike and she told me to not be upset over him. She said, especially coming from his cousin, I felt a bit hopeless there. Anyways, did he watch my story because his cousin maybe spoke to him, or was it because he chose to and is curious about me?
It's because he chose to. I don't hear that the cousin really pushed him to do anything. So yeah, it's because he chose to.
All right. Her next question is, I've been manifesting hard. I know it will come. Is there a date you see when Mike and I will interact talking again?
So it does feel like it's still a couple months away. What I would say for you is, with your manifestation, again, holding on to that energy like this isn't going to allow it to come in. You have to release it. You have to let it go. You have to know that, spirit, the universe has your back, and it's going to let you have the thing you want. And you don't have to hold on to the vibration and the energy. Now you have to mail it, is what I hear for you. Okay.
All right. And her last question is, do you see when Mike and I will see each other in person? Will there be any intimacy? When? Sorry, just excited. Thank you.
No, it's good. The in-person connection feels like it's about 4 months before you guys actually see each other. You'll see each other on FaceTime or something, it looks like, before that, but 4 months before you're in person with each other is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Diane. That's it for her.
All right.
And that is it for our donate button, everyone. So we're now going to be closing our list. Thank you to everyone who has donated so far. Don't worry, you guys are all still going to be answered on this live. We just won't be taking any more new donation questions to be added to the list. However, email questions are available through the link in the bio if any of you want to get your questions answered that way. Those are not answered on the live. They're answered by email, but they are just as in-depth as here on the live. Thank you so much, everyone. And wow, thank you so much again for all of the gifts, everyone. You guys are
thanks,
amazing.
guys.
Thank you, Kimber. Thank you. I just see a little heart. I think it might be Melissa. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, Veronica. And thank you so much, Mrs. B, as well.
Thank you, guys.
All right. 1 second here. All right, I'm going to go over our list here, everyone. So if you have donated to be on the list, just keep your ears open for your names. All right, next up on our list is Amber Lee, then Connie H., then Diana Tisdale, then Ashlyn Rampool, then Sarah Walker, then Michelle Placencia, then Maria C., then Madi Cruz Munoz, then Abby Ball, then Alexis B., then Shuna Norton, then Erica, then Tiffany Soto, then Kimber Pell, then Zilia Kenyon, then Kayleen Rodriguez, then Bianca Burgos, then Kayla Emmett, then Sabrina Johnson, then Bianca Al, then Poonam K, then Jill Roche, then Fleur Jonathans, then we have Lynn Braggs, then Julie Freeman, then Diana H, then Emma Baker, then Ellen D, then Amber Smith, then Jessica C, then Linda DeLuca, then Rachel Phillimore, then Tiffany Soto, then Marie Loon Fortin, then Christina N, then Alessia Meda, then Neil Bernardo, then we have Astrid L, then Cindy Deno, then Dakota H, and that is it. There might be a couple others that are added to the bottom of that list. Yes, BP was just added. But other than that, our list is closed for this live, everyone, so we're not taking any more new donation questions to be added to that list. Thank you to everyone who has donated so far, and you guys will all be answered on the live.
That's right.
Thank you so much. And I see that we just made it to 40,000 likes. Yay!
Good job. Whoop, whoop.
All right, that means that it is time for 5
free questions.
Yay! You guys are amazing.
You are. Good job, everybody.
All right, feel free to start putting in some free questions here, everyone. And we will do those in just a second. Thank you so much for tapping away and getting us to our like goal.
Yes.
All right. Our first free question here is from Ashley, who says, will me and Jonathan stay together?
This isn't your forever person. It does feel like you'll be together for a little while, honey, but this isn't your forever one, unfortunately.
All right. Our next question here is from Amy. Amy says, is my mom's heart problem going to get solved easily?
No, it looks like there's going to be a lot of back and forth to the doctors. So it does feel to me like it's not an easy fix, unfortunately. Yeah. But it will get fixed, I hear.
All right. Our next question here is from Mrs. B, who says, is my husband going to come into my dreams soon?
Yes, very much, I hear. Yes.
All right. Our next question here is from, let's see, Desiree. Hello again, Desiree.
Hello.
Desiree says, am I moving to Houston this year? Do you see when?
So I hear you won't be moving for 8 months. It does feel like, yes, it will be Houston, but it feels to me like 8 months from now.
All right. And our last free question just for the moment is from Kristen, who says, will Clint and I become an official couple in February?
Not by February. They're saying it's going to be a little bit later than that. I do see it will become official though, but not in February, unfortunately.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys are amazing.
Yes, you are.
Our next like goal is 80,000 likes, so let's keep on tapping. Once we make it there, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments. Thank you so much again, everyone. And thank you, Mrs. B. Thank you, Raven. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Adri, for all of the gifts.
Aw, thanks, you guys. Some of my water now.
Yeah, I'm going to have a sip of water too.
Mhm. I have a tea and a water both going.
If it works, right?
It's just because it gets so dry and I talk a lot.
All right. Back to our list here. Our next question is from Amber Lee.
Hey,
Hello,
Amber.
Good to see you again.
Mhm.
She gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Amber's first question here is good afternoon.
Good
ladies.
afternoon, honey.
Is everything going to work out money-wise for my payments this Thursday and Friday? I'm stressing as I know I am short. I ended up helping Craig and didn't save money that I needed to save. What do you hear? Thanks.
Yeah, I hear that you are still going to be a bit short, but it's going to all work out in the end. So don't panic. You're just going to be a little, you're going to be a few days behind is what I'm hearing, but it's going to be fine, I hear. Yeah.
All right, her next question is I felt a little anxious over the weekend with Craig. He seemed quiet. I worry so much about him, especially this week. It was up and down for him. He said he was busy with Riker and hockey. What do you hear?
Yeah, he's got a lot of emotional stuff that he really doesn't necessarily share all of it. And with you being sensitive, you feel it. So a big part of what you're going through is just feeling his energy. I think he's going to be a little bit in this up and down energy for the next 3 months. So just be prepared that this isn't going to just go away magically. It feels to me like it is going to be a lot of this stress energy for the next 3 months for him. Okay. So just be prepared. Yeah.
All right, and Amber's last question is general with him and I for February. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys are fine. You know, he is going to have his quiet moments and his stress, and he doesn't handle stress well. So we already know that. But for the two of you, you're going to be just fine, I hear. So you'll enjoy February. It does feel to me like you'll have a really nice Valentine's Day as well.
All right. Thank you so much, Amber. That's it for
Mhm.
her.
All right.
And thank you so much for all of the gifts again, everyone. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Sweetie
Aw.
Firefly. And thank you, I just see a little heart.
Thanks.
All right. Our next question here on our list is from Connie H. Hello,
Hey, Connie.
Welcome back. She gets 3 questions here.
Okay.
Her first question is Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Is it time to walk away from Levi or is it truly coming together soon?
I do not get that you should be walking away. I hear that you're on the cusp of a breakthrough with Levi, honey. I wouldn't say close that door yet. Yeah. So no.
All right. Connie's next question is will my daughter pass her level 5 ABA test today?
I hear not fully. So it feels like she's almost at a pass, but she's a point or two away is what I'm hearing. Yeah. So not quite.
All right. And Connie's last question is will she get the promotion to program director at her current location?
Yeah, she is going to get that promotion, I hear. Yeah. Keep me posted, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Connie. Our next question here is from Diana Tisdale, who gets
Hello.
3 questions.
Okay.
Diana's first question is good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Will my great grandchild be a boy or girl?
They're showing pink, so little girl.
All right. Her next question is can you tell me when a new love interest will come in? Do I already know him?
No, the person that comes in for you is going to be a new energy, is what I hear. It looks like they're going to be coming in about 5 months. So they're saying 5 months away. Yeah.
All right. And her last question here is what will the next few months bring? Thank you so much.
So the next, I hear 3 months. So they're really focusing on the next 3 months. These are this energy and the time that you're going through right now is about self-discovery. It's about working on you, healing some parts of yourself that need to be healed to then have the momentum and energy move forward. It looks like some new people are coming into your life. This isn't romantic. These feel like friend energies. But it's a good momentum to opening the door for newness coming in. So you do have a lot of new people coming into your life this year.
All right. Thank you so much, Diana. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Ashlyn Rampool.
Hello,
Welcome back,
Ashlyn.
Ashlyn, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Their first question here is hi, Rebecca. Hi, B, my favorites. Rebecca, when will Pathcare Umlanga make a profit and how will we do this?
Okay, so it still feels to me like they're saying 7 months, 7 months, 7 months. So it feels to me like it's 7 months away. I hear there's a collaboration coming. So this collaboration, it does feel like it's going to be between like one group and another group. So it's two groups coming together is what it looks like. So it is through a collaboration. You're not going to do it on your own. They keep saying it takes a village. So it's really going to take multiple people coming in is what I hear. But it's 7 months away before there's a profit, I hear.
All right, Ashlyn's next question is, Kashania is currently writing exams. Will she contact me after this, and when?
It feels to me like there's, within the next 4 months, there is contact. There's a lot of pressure on her. Whoa. I'm going to say very overstressed and not sleeping very well is what I hear as well. Yeah.
All right, and Ashlyn's last question is, what is in store for me for the rest of the year, Rebecca?
Yeah, this is a good year for you. So they show you like basically planting the garden. So you are planting the seeds of everything that's going to grow this year. And it really feels to me like you have a lot more success towards October, November, December. These are going to be your success months. The first part of the year is about you sowing the seeds. So it's really about taking control over your manifestations and making sure you're putting the right things forward. Okay. So keeping your focus on the things you want, not looking at or being distracted by things that aren't working out. Really focus your attention. And by October, November, December, it looks like you're reaping a lot of good things. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. That's it for them.
All right.
Our next question here is from Sarah Walker. Welcome
Hey,
back.
Sarah.
Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Their first question here is, good afternoon, ladies.
Hello.
So I know I keep asking you, but now it's been put into action and I'm just waiting on a response and interview for the manager position. What can I expect and when?
So they are looking at it. They're very much considering you, honey. It does feel like it's going to be between you and another individual. It's very close is what I'm hearing. So you really have to tip the scale. Just focus on your work right now and focus on the energy that you want them to recognize in you. Okay. As you're going to sleep at night, this is a really good thing to do. Visualize yourself getting the email saying that you got the position. Okay. So see that you're opening you're at your computer. This is as you're going to sleep. Okay. You're sitting down at the computer, opening the computer or your phone, however you check your emails, and you're opening the email that says you've been approved. You've been accepted. You're now moving up. Okay.
All right. Her next question is, I've met a lot of men lately. Oh wait, I just said that one.
Did you do that one?
Yes, I think so.
No.
No,
It was just the job. It was the job one you
I
did.
see. All right.
Yeah.
Her next question then is, I've met a lot of men lately because he told me I needed to get up and out and stop isolating. Are any of them someone I should pay attention to?
Not yet. They're saying not yet. 2 months from now is what I hear. But keep doing what you're doing.
All right, and her last question is, my dog Draco has been extra clinging lately and sometimes just stares at me. You said he's my familiar. Is he trying to tell me anything?
So he sees spirit is what I hear, and you have a lot of energy around you. The energy is not negative. It feels to me like it's very familial, so it's family. It's not scary, it's not bad, but he sees it. He'll see like lights and things like that. So when he does that, just know that there is a presence around you. He's just acknowledging it, or like he's alerting you to it, basically. Yeah. But don't be afraid, okay?
All right, thank you so much. Our next question here, one second. Our next question is from
You get so quiet over there.
There we go. All right. Our next question is from Radiance Oaken, who gets 3 questions.
All right. That's a great name.
Yeah, I like that name too. All right. Radiance's first question here is Clark not interested in me anymore? If so, why?
So what I hear is, yeah, it feels almost like they're showing me the door is slightly open still. So there's still a connection, but it does feel like there's a third party. So I do hear that there's somebody talking to Clark or distracting or getting involved. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, should I just go into hermit mode with dating?
For the next 2 months, I hear yes, but after that, you're fine. You're good to go.
Yeah. All right. And Radiance's last question is, will I meet someone through a dating app?
No. No, you will meet them in person. It does feel to me like it's summertime because it's very like they're showing a nice sunny hot day and you're out and you're enjoying yourself. You're out on it almost feels like a beach or some kind of like beach setting for sure. Yeah. There's sand and water, so it's a beach.
All right. Thank you so much. That's
Mhm.
it for them.
All right.
Our next question here is from Michelle Placencia.
Hey,
Hello,
Michelle.
Michelle, who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Michelle's first question here is, hi, Rebecca
Hi,
and Bee.
honey.
Miss you ladies. Hope you're well.
Uh-huh.
She says, today I dropped off my car for a repair. The guy at the body shop said it shouldn't take long to get everything fixed. Will it only take a week?
Yeah, it feels to me a week and a half, I hear. They're going to be delayed a little bit on waiting for a part. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, I want to start losing some weight. I want to ask the doctor to do a full panel checkup, including my hormones. Will I be able to lose weight this year?
Yes, you will. I do hear for you it is hormonal. The thing is with doctors though, they have a very big a very big level that they can say is normal, okay? So just talk to them about the fact that you want to check to see what is affecting your weight gain, okay? So have them like specifically look for that.
All right. Her next question is, thank you for reassuring me in my email questions from last week. Somehow I knew that wasn't right what the other person said. How can I expect Fernando to be better? Will it be with him showing me through actions?
Yes. Yeah. You'll see a difference in just behavior, actions, and communication as well, they say.
All right. Her next question is, general for Fernando and I?
Still be open. Keep yourself open. Don't close that energy. I know it's hard sometimes because he can do things that can really irk you. But when you when you feel frustrated, try to change that energy and try not to get too carried away with that feeling. I know it's hard.
All right. And her last question is, my best friend Viviana is going through a rough patch career-wise and life-wise. Will things get better for her soon?
About 6 months away, I hear, but yes, things will improve. Yeah, it does look like it gets. There's a shift in about 6 months. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Michelle. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Maria C. Hello.
Hello.
Who gets 5 questions.
Sounds good.
Her first question here is, hello, ladies. Any specific messages for me?
Yes. Okay. So they really talk about your gifts, honey, and your you're very empathic, but I hear you're also quite intuitive. They do want you practicing or working with your gifts. So you may want to take some classes or some things to help you to utilize it in a better way, okay? But they really emphasize that this is the year that your gifts kind of activate and become a part of you in a bigger way.
All right. Her next question is, how many children do you see me having in the future?
So they say 3 altogether. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, once I complete these next 2 field placements for my school program, will I be able to start teaching and subbing in different schools?
It looks like you will. However, it does look like it's a really hard job market. So it's not going to be consistent work for the first little bit. Okay.
All right. Her next question is, last time you mentioned that Michael is very closed off right now. What's the reason?
There's a lot of past drama, or trauma, but I hear that there's a lot of drama in his life. So there's lots going on, especially family stuff is what they're saying. So it does feel like there's just a lot of drama. Yeah.
All right. And Maria's last question is, I'm taking a step back from Michael right now. Is this the right thing to do?
Just not too far back is what I hear. Yes, it's good to, reassess and refocus yourself. But if you take too far of a step back, you're gonna step yourself right out is what I hear. Okay. So just not too far back.
All right. Thank you so much, Maria. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Maricruz Munoz. Welcome back.
Hello.
Who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Her first question here is, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
How will my year look like?
Oh, this is a good year for you. They play a lot of music, so it feels to me like this is a lot of fun this year. You're going to have more joy this year than you have in the last 3 is what they're saying. So it does feel to me like get ready to party. Get ready to have fun. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, any messages from my dad?
So your dad's been watching over you for a while now, and he says that he uses electricity. So he plays with the lights, he plays with your phone, he plays with the TV. He says he makes things go crazy so that you know he's around, is what I hear. He's watching over you. He's kind of a we'll say a strong silent type kind of energy. So he watches you and he's gonna intervene if he needs to, but he says he hasn't needed to actually interject himself energetically, but he will. So he's ready to like protect you and fisticuffs with people if he had to. But he is a strong silent type, is what I hear.
All right. And her last question is, anything in my finances getting better?
Not for about 10 months. It looks like there's not much of a shift there. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
And thank you so much, Angel, for the rose.
Thank you,
and
honey.
Rebecca for the roses.
Thanks, guys.
Our next question here is from Abby Ball, who gets 5 questions.
Okay.
Abby's first question here is, should I quit my job?
Oh, I hear no. Here's the thing. Where you are is a security that you need right now. There is going to be an opportunity for you to change jobs, but don't do it until that opportunity arises, is what I hear. Otherwise, you're going to be out of work for a bit, and that's going to be very stressful and hard on you.
All right. Her next question is, when will I get a new job if I quit?
Yeah. So if you just quit, like say tomorrow, they're saying months before you get a new job. So don't do that to yourself. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, what kind of jobs should I look for?
You know, for you, they're showing me office-y type of work. So it does feel to me like it's a smaller group is better. But it does look like an office environment. Okay. But a small office, not a big one. You don't want it. It feels to me like it's very homey where you're going, not corporate-y, if that makes sense. Okay. So it's not big.
All right. Her next question is, will I become good enough at tarot to do readings for people?
I hear you. Well, it's about 2 years away for you though. Okay. So you do need to have a little bit more practice and a little bit more faith in yourself. But yeah, it really just start doing it is what I hear. Yeah. Do it right now as a way of honing your skills. Yeah. But it's about 2 years away before you do it for a living.
All right. And Abby's last question is, what do my guides need me to know right now?
Your dreams are really important. So it is something I would recommend is keeping a dream journal. When you have these profound visions and dreams, record them because there's a lot of information in there that's coming from your guides.
All right. Thank you so much, Abby. That's it for her.
All right.
And thank you so much, Jessie and Poonam. Thank you for the roses.
Thanks, guys.
All right. And for those of you that are just joining us or are just curious, yes, email questions are available through the link in the bio. Those are not answered on the live. They're answered by email, but they are just as in-depth as any question answered here on the live.
Mm-hmm.
And our list is closed, so we aren't taking any more new donation questions to be answered on the live. We're just finishing off everyone who has already donated. But you can tap away at the screen. We're already more than halfway to our like goal and want to make it to 80,000 likes. We will be doing 5 free questions from the comments. All right. Thank you so much.
All right.
Our next question here is from Alexis B.
Hey,
Hello,
Alexis.
who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, hey, ladies. Rebecca, do you hear Hakeem will be happy with and enjoy Friday? I'm nervous, LOL.
He will, honey. Don't be nervous. No, you know what? You're excited, let's say, because nervous and excitement feels the same. Think about that. Don't be nervous. It's going to be fun. It's going to be good. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, how does he currently feel about me/us?
You know, there's a little bit of like in and out energy. So I do hear there's a bit of apprehension and a little bit of resistance, but for the most part, it's not a big amount. It's honestly just a small part of him that feels a bit resistant. Not a big part. Yeah.
All right. And Alexis's last question is, what's in store for us over the next couple months?
So I do see that the next couple of months are building the relationship. So it does feel to me like you guys are building something strong. Yeah. It feels good.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right.
That's it for her. All right, I'm going to go over our list again here, everyone. So if you have donated to be on the list, just keep your ears open for your names. Next up on our list is Shuna Norton, then Erica A., then Tiffany Soto, then Kimber Pell, then Celia Kenyon, then Kayleen Rodriguez, then Bianca Burgos, then Kayla Emmett, then Connie H., then Sabrina Johnson, then Bianca Al, then Poonam K, then Jill Roche, then Fleur Jonathans, then Lynn Braggs, then Julie Freeman, then Diana H, then Emma Baker, then Ellen D, then Amber Smith, then Jessica C, then Linda DeLuca, then Rachel Phillimore, then Tiffany Soto, then Marie Lundforten, then Christina N, then Alessia Meda, then Neil Bernardo, then Astrid L, then Cindy Deno, then Dakota H, then BP, then Sarah Miller, then Angela Green, then Radiance. Sorry, we already did that one. Angela Green, and that is it. Thank you all so much.
All right.
All right. Our next question here is from Shuna Norton.
Hey,
Hello,
Shuna.
Shuna gets 10 questions.
Oh
Yay!
my gosh. Wow.
Thank you so much.
That's a lot.
All right.
Yay.
Thank you. Shuna's first question here. She says, "Good afternoon, Rebecca.
Hello,
and Bea.
honey.
Hope that you are both doing well."
Thank you. You too.
She says, "You have been missed." All right. She says, "I returned from Virginia Beach celebrating my best friend's 50th birthday. We did a beautiful maiden mother crone ceremony that was grateful that I was able to go to. But a part of me felt like I was only there to be the cook, which is my love language, but I feel like her other friends got appreciated more than me. Am I just being oversensitive?"
You are. You were very much appreciated. They couldn't have pulled it off without you, honey. Yeah. And it is the best way you could have showed your appreciation of her.
All right. Her next question is, "I texted Chad H while I was there, and his response was asking me if I was drunk. I wasn't. I took great offense to this. Was he just joking? I mean, I know that there was lots of typos, but..."
I think that yes, he was joking. I think it was partially because he could feel the energy that you were going through, and it translated through the text as being drunk. But yeah, he was joking. I hear. Don't take offense.
All right. Shuna's next question is, "I reached out to my kids about spring break, gave them the opportunity to remain in California with her dad, but it's been quality times with their friends, which are graduating this year. Both of them were adamant about still wanting to come for at least half of spring break and have quality time with me. And the last live communicated that they would not be coming. Has something changed? Will they be coming out for a few days?"
I still hear no. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. You can pull for it though, so you definitely can make it be the case. But it does feel like, yeah, it's just not going to work out. Unfortunately, I feel like your ex is going to get in the way of it.
All right. Her next question is, "Ever since I returned from Virginia Beach, I have been exhausted. It may be that we just stayed up most nights way too late, but everything is setting me off. My poor sweet dogs just look at me, and I think to myself, I just need to introvert. Is there anything else going on? Just so short-fused."
Yeah, I feel like it was the lack of sleep. And, when you lose that sleep, there's no getting it back, right? So you just have to give yourself some time to recoup. I would say get some extra sleep if you can, okay? It's just your body is going through this like, oh, what did I do to myself kind of energy, but you'll be fine. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, "I had a chance to meet Yusuf, the new man in my best friend Brandy's life. We had a lot of opportunities to talk about our past marriages and the toxicity. Is this going to be a good match for her?"
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. This person's very open, I hear.
All right. Her next question is, "I'm a realtor, and the investor Kwaku that I've had multiple transactions with from Ghana is looking at possibly selling the rental property that I was helping him manage. Will he use me as his listing agent, and this be the first transaction of the year for me?"
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, "For clarity, I asked you about if I would purchase a car, and you said it most likely happens this summer. You said that I'd be purchasing it for myself. Do I purchase it because it's a want of mine and not because something happens to
Yes,
my current
it's
car?"
because you want it, not because something happens. Yes, for sure.
All right. Her next question is, "Will I have a Valentine this year? My kids and girlfriends don't count, lol."
No, they don't. I know. It does feel like you will have a Valentine experience. It might be during the day though, so just don't get your hopes up that it's a nighttime thing. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, "I absolutely love crystals and manifesting, the full moon, the new moon rituals. Will Chad H be okay with this, or will he think I'm woo-woo?"
No, he's not going to think you're woo-woo. He's not going to want to be involved though. So don't try to make him involved with it because it's not his thing. But he'll be open to it. It's fine. He's not going to think that you're weird over it. It's very normal now. Yeah.
All right. And Shuna says, "Can I email the last one? Thank
Sure.
you."
Sure. Yeah.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Shuna. That's it for her.
Okay.
All right. 1 second here. All right, we have a testimonial here from Emma Baker.
Hey, Emma.
All right, Emma says, "Could you let Rebecca know she was right about my SAP appeal getting approved? So happy."
Yay. I was so happy for you too. Thank you so much for sharing, honey.
All right. Our next question here on our list is from Erica A. Hello,
Hey, Erica.
who gets 5 questions.
Okay.
Her first question here is, "Thank you. Hello there, ladies. Is that job offer coming soon, and do you know the compensation?"
So they're not showing me the exact compensation. It does look like it's just, so they're showing me it's, double digits, meaning it's, yeah, I would say it's like 65 max is what I'm hearing. It does look like it's coming in March for you. Yeah.
All right. Her next question here is, "Will I still be moving out of my current home? If so, when?"
It looks like you will. They're saying August is the month that will happen. Yeah, so summertime.
All right. Erica's next question is the connection with Paul over? If not, when will there be communication more consistently?"
Yeah, I'm not hearing it's over. It does feel to me like there's a bit of ebb and flow. So that when they show it like this, it just means in and out, in and out. It feels like there's a lot going on in Paul's life, and emotionally a little imbalanced is what I hear. So I'm not able to be there for you, but I do hear, the connection kind of goes back and forth. April, it feels like it's a good start in the right direction, okay, honey, but it is going to be a bit of this in and out energy.
All right. Erica's next question is, "Brandon did reach out via text, but it was not what I expected. Will there ever be more contact in the future?"
It feels like yes. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is my path right now with my ex-boyfriend the right direction of a long, loving, respectful relationship as to maybe marriage? Thank you all.
No, this is not your person.
All right. Thank you, Erica.
Yes.
That's it for her.
Okay.
And wow, thank you so much for all of the gifts.
Oh, thank you so
Veronica
much,
and
you guys.
Angel, you guys are awesome. Also, thank you so much, Asnath and Melissa and Kyrie UK.
Aw, thank you so much, you guys.
All right. Our next question here is from Tiffany Soto.
Hey,
Hello,
Tiffany.
Tiffany gets 5 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, "Hi.
Hi.
Landon last week asked to sleep over, and he did end up staying over, but I'm surprised he asked. What were his actual intentions in sleeping over?"
So wanting to show you that I'm not walking away or I'm not closing that door. I'm open and receptive to you is what I hear.
All right. Tiffany's next question is, "We did end up being intimate, but after he ended up acting weird. I couldn't be affectionate towards him because he kept saying I'll get attached to him. Why did he act this way?"
Sometimes people do get a little weird, especially in his case. It feels to me like he's the one who's got the attachment issue, not you. It feels like he's attached and he's falling and he doesn't want to admit that. Yeah.
All right. Tiffany's next question is, "Did Landon regret having the sleepover and being intimate?"
Not at all. No.
Her next question is, "After the sleepover, does he think to himself he wants to be serious?"
So not yet. He's not ready for the serious the way that you're thinking, but he will be is what I hear. And he is attached. Yeah.
All right. And Tiffany's last question is, "How does Landon view me now? Hope not any different."
No, yeah, he's still very open to you, I hear, and still very attracted to you and still very much wants you in his life. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
And wow, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Angel and Ellis, for the gifts. You
No,
guys are great.
thanks, guys.
And we just made it to
Yay!
our like goal. We got
Whoop,
to
whoop, whoop,
80,000
whoop.
likes. Yay! Great job, everybody.
Yes.
All right, that means that it is time for 5
Free questions.
All right, for those of you that are new, because I did see there were a few people asking how this works.
Okay.
This is the only time we'll tell you to spam your questions, okay? Start spamming your questions with your name, please, here in the chat. And 5 of you get picked for a free question.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Our first free question here is from Angel. Angel says, "Messages from my sister.
Oh, honey, lovely energy. Music is important to her, so she uses music a lot with communication. So the songs, the lyrics of the songs, the melody, I hear she's like just a very musically inclined, always dancing, always singing, always in this upbeat energy. When she's around, it's very light in the space. It feels to me like spreading joy and happiness. Don't take for granted what you have is what I hear from her. Okay.
All right. Our next question here is from Anthea, who says, "Am I currently in early pregnancy, which will be healthy?"
I'm 2 months away, I hear, so no, not yet. But you will have a healthy pregnancy, yes.
All right. Our next question is from Tracy, who says, "Will I get one of these jobs I applied for? If so, when?"
It looks like you won't be getting anything until March. You haven't applied for it yet, is what I hear.
All right. Our next question here is from Leanne, Kyrie, UK, who says, "Things are tough right now. Is my relationship going to make it through this?"
Yes, I'm going to say yes. There is going to be a big strain, I hear. So it is going to feel like it's going to be almost over, but you guys will come back from it, I hear. Yeah.
All right. And our last free question, just for the moment, is from GF, who says, "Should I end things with OD?"
Yeah, your guides are really emphasizing yes. There's a better match coming for you. So even if you didn't do it right now, somebody else is coming into your life anyways. So you will eventually end it anyways.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for
Mm-hmm.
our free questions
All
for now,
right.
everyone. Thank you so much again for tapping away and getting us to
Mm-hmm.
our like goal. Our next like goal is 120,000 likes. So let's keep on tapping and we'll get there in no time.
Yes, we will.
All right. Also, remember, everyone, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers and a live audience member. So make sure to stick around until the end.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you so much for all of the gifts, Sweetie, Firefly, Sarah Miller, Raven, and Amy. You guys are
Aw,
great.
thanks so much, you guys.
All right. Our next question back to our list here is from Kimber Pell.
Hey,
Hello,
Kimber.
who gets 5 questions.
Sounds good.
Kimber's first question here is, "Hello, ladies. My hubby is sleeping so much lately. Is he doing okay? Cannot get him to go to the doctor again."
So he will end up needing to go to the doctor. Yeah, he's doing okay, honey. The sleeping is helping him to compensate for the ways he's declining. So, it's a part of the process, unfortunately. Yeah.
All right. Kimber's next question is, "Anything about the man Greg that hit me, sorry. Oh, okay. Anything about the man Greg that hit me head on in my 40s? I always wondered what the karma was."
It feels like it was stopping momentum. There was an energy coming off of you going in the wrong direction, so it was to stop your momentum. He actually was more of a guardian angel situation, so it was to stop the momentum of where you were headed. Yeah.
All right. Kimber's next question is, "Will my health continue to improve, eating a bit more, but still not much weight gain?"
Yes. Yeah, it is going to still continue to get better and better, and honey, it's just going to keep getting better. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, "I blocked most of my family, but they will not stop with the drama. They are so hurtful." So general on
So
that.
I would say, keep it blocked. Just honestly, don't even engage. Don't, if anybody starts telling you about anything that's being said or anything that's being done, just tell them, listen, I don't want to hear it. I'm closing that door until they can mature and grow up, basically. So don't let them share anything with you, honey. Just close that door for now, okay?
All right. And Kimber's last question here is, "I'm journaling and doing meditations.
Perfect.
Anything else I can do to heal?"
Yeah, I do hear with the meditations to use sound therapy, so frequencies and things like that will help a lot. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's
Mm-hmm.
it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Zilia Kenyon, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Zilia's first question here is, "Hi, ladies. A few months back, you said that David and his girlfriend were going to break up and she moves out in January. Not sure if that has already happened, but are they still in a relationship?"
So I do hear that they're still connected, although it does feel to me very strained. Yeah. So it does feel like, yes, they are still in connection with each other, but it does feel strained.
All right. Their next question here is, do you still see David and I getting back together?
Yes. Yep.
All right. And Zilia's last question is, my finances are super rocky. Do you see me overcoming my financial issues soon?
Not soon enough. It feels to me like it's about 2 years away before you actually get to the place that you want to be financially. But that being said, you do have a few ups and downs this year. It does stabilize about 6 months from now. So I would say try not to overspend for the next 6 months, just so that you do have a little bit of extra money when you need it. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for them.
All right.
Our next question here is from Kayleen Rodriguez.
Hey,
Hello,
Kay.
Kay, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Welcome back. All right, Kay's first question is, hi, Rebecca and B. I hope you're both having an amazing day.
Aw, you too, honey.
She says, I randomly at times get the feeling of fullness in the chest. It can come on after some meals or high periods of stress. I figured it might be indigestion of some sort, but at times I have my doubts. Can you see what is the fullness in the chest? It is some sort of angina or anything heart related?
No, it doesn't feel like it is heart related. It does feel to me like it's a circulation thing, but it's not. It's not like the heart is defective or anything like that. It almost feels like more circulation than it should be, is what I'm hearing. Okay. I would go in to see the doctor just to be sure that they can figure out what's happening. It doesn't feel life threatening, but I would still go get it checked anyway. Yeah.
All right, Kay's next question is, I'm heading back home this end of the week from Jamie's. My previous position at Butterfly LCSW had told me to contact them when I'm ready and well. I was wondering if I did contact them, if you see me working there. If
Yep.
not, what do you see for work? Just trying to see where I'm headed for job opportunities.
Contact them is what your guides are saying. So go there. It's open still. Yeah.
All right, and Kay's last question is, Jamie had proposed an offer to move down to Pennsylvania if things get tough back home and to start building with no worries. Do you see that move as a wise decision for me, or me remaining in New York and moving into my own place? I just want to make the right choices.
Yeah. I do hear Pennsylvania would definitely be easier. It's going to change things a lot though. Okay. So just make sure you're ready for it because it's a big move.
All right, thank you so much, Kay. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Bianca Burgos.
Hey,
Welcome
Bianca.
back. Bianca's question here is, does Alex have any feelings towards me? Will they grow the more we communicate?
So what I hear is definitely still very friendship energy. Yes, it will grow. It's going to take a little bit of time and a little bit of time spent together before it can get to the romantic relationship aspect of things.
All right, thank you, Bianca.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Veronica, for that gold mine gift.
Aw,
That was so
thanks,
fun.
honey.
Also, thank you so much, Rebecca and Anastasia, for the
Aw,
gifts as
thank
well.
you guys.
All right, our next question here is from Kayla Emmett. Hello, Kayla.
Hello, Kayla.
Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Kayla's first question here is, how does Jamie feel about me? Does he enjoy taking me to work? He's given me so many mixed signals.
Yeah, he really is kind of on the fence about things. Yeah, enjoys. Yes, I hear there are days when I'm more receptive, I'm more open. Sometimes I'm shy or embarrassed about things. I'm not 100% in. So I do hear, there's about 5% of me that's out of the situation or trying not to be too attached or trying to do things carefully, basically is what it feels. But into you, I hear. Yeah.
All right, Kayla's next question is, when do you see me going back to see my mom in South Africa?
They're saying next year, so 2025. It does feel like later in the year.
All right, and Kayla's last question is, who are the spirits I can feel in my house?
So one is a family member. The other one feels attached to the house. So it does feel like somebody who either lived there or died and came back there is what it feels like to me. Both are female energies. The one that's attached to the house is, I would say, an older energy. Yeah, died of old age is what they're saying. And the other one feels to me like an aunt. Yeah, but it's family member.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kayla. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Connie H. Hello,
Hey,
Connie.
Connie.
Who gets 10 questions.
Oh, wow.
Yay! Thank you so much.
Yes.
All right, Connie's first question here. She says, did Levi spend this weekend with Joanne?
No, not with Joanne. No.
All Right. Her next question is, when will she be out of the picture?
Permanently, it feels to me like when she leaves, it's ultimately not all at once. That makes sense. So it's like gone and then kind of still there and then finally gone is what they're showing. The final door closed, gone does feel to me like that's going to happen more around June, but the stepping out is happening sooner, if that makes sense.
All right.
Yep.
Connie's next question is, will we still be spending quality time together the first week of February?
You will. Yep.
Right. Her next question is, what is his energy towards me right now? He is not communicating.
Yeah, he's not really good at communication, is what I hear. This is somebody who is not good at putting feelings to words, and can be a little selfish, is what I hear. So don't take it to heart the way that he's behaving. It really feels to me like I'm self-preservation. I'm saving myself here. We're taking care of me is what it feels like right now. But that will shift. Okay, so it's not a forever thing going on with him. At this point, I would say he's still very much into you and still very much open. It's just there's a lot happening and a lot of uncertainty around him right now.
All right. Connie's next question is, does he feel any guilt about this weekend? Is that why he isn't talking?
Yeah, I hear that there is some guilt, but it really feels like I'm just being selfish.
All right. Her next question is, what do my guides need me to hear?
I think for you more than anything, honey, not getting too, let's see, caught up with the drama. The experience that you're having here is to show that you can be exposed to it, but don't necessarily take that energy in. You're a very sensitive soul, very sensitive experience or person, so experiencing that can be a little we'll say overwhelming and devastating for you. So make sure that you do have your energetic boundaries. Okay, so there's only so much of that drama you want to be brought into is basically what they're telling you.
All right. Her next question is, what does February look like for me?
So February feels to me like a kind of a solitary month. It really feels like we're working on ourselves. We're doing a lot of internal healing and a lot of finding ourselves basically. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, when do you see a job change coming?
They're saying July. Yeah.
All right. And her last two questions, she says, please donate.
Aw, amazing.
Thank you so
Aw,
much.
thank you, honey.
All right, let's give Connie H a big thank you. She's donating her last two questions to two of you
Nice.
in the comments. How
Yay.
great. All right. The first one that I see here is for Rebecca, mom of two boys. Thank you so
Hello,
much for
honey.
all of those gifts, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
She says, why do I keep seeing 555?
That's great. So 555 is change is coming. Things are coming to an end. Don't be afraid of that, but it is showing you that things are about to get different. They're about to change, and I hear it's a really good thing. So there are going to be some things you're going to want to hold on to, but they're saying let go because bigger, better is coming.
All right. And our other question here is for Erin. Erin says, when will my last puppies get new homes?
Okay, so it feels to me, yeah, they're saying 2 months. Yeah, 2 months is what I hear.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And thank you, Connie, for donating those last two questions. You're
definitely.
awesome.
Yes.
All right. Also, thank you so much, Sarah and Astrid, for the gifts.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Our next question is from Sabrina Johnson.
Hey,
Hello,
Sabrina.
welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Sabrina's first question here. Sorry, she only gets one.
Okay.
Sabrina's question is, Rebecca, I prepared pages and pages of proof of the lies from both Rosa and my ex-husband to give to my chief in my meeting with him on February 1st. I know you see me not getting fired. I feel comfort hearing you say it, haha. Will he believe me? I can't even put into words how scared I am.
He will believe you, honey. Yes. Don't be afraid, honey. The truth will always come to light. Will always come to light. Okay? Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Sabrina.
Yes.
Our next question is from Bianca Al, who gets
Hello.
5 questions.
All right.
Bianca's first question here is, do you see Muhammad having eyes on other girls, or am I the only crush he has?
No, I don't hear that there's anybody else. Yeah, he's crushing on you. He's too shy to do that, is what I hear.
All right. Bianca's next question is, does he feel like I get a lot of attention? If yes, what does he feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, you do get a lot of attention is what I hear. It does make him a bit, we'll say, uncomfortable. wishes that wasn't so, is what I hear.
All right, Bianca's next question is, I see him sometimes rushing out of the gym before me, sitting in the car and looking at me. Why does he do that? Maybe to make sure I get to my car safe?
I told you he's shy. Yeah, he does sometimes make sure that you're getting to your car safe, but he's shy, and so he watches from afar. It's not in a creepy way at all, okay? So it is because he's shy. Yeah.
All right, her next question is, can you please describe how he would be like if we were to get into a relationship?
So he does feel to me to be a very soft, genuine individual. He's very much doesn't talk a lot. So he's very quiet and very I would say romantic, but it's not in the communication aspect of romance. It's more about doing physical things. So like massage, flowers, candlelight dinner, that kind of thing. Yeah. But he's not a big talker, honey.
All right, and her last question is, how will the next few months look like for me and Mohammed?
It feels like you guys are going to start opening up to each other. One of you has to make the move, and you're both apprehensive about doing it. So one of you has to. For Valentine's Day, if you wanted to, I would say ask him out. Ask him if he wants to do something on Valentine's. You can ask beforehand. You don't have to wait until the 14th, but I would ask. If you wait for him, it's going to be a while.
All right, thank you so much, Bianca. Our next question here is from Poonam K. Hello,
Hey,
Poonam.
Poonam.
Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Poonam's first question here is, hi, Rebecca.
Hi, honey.
My mom was feeling better at the hospital and they were going to discharge her, but her stomach started hurting again and she is not feeling better and they're not finding anything bad. What's going on with her stomach?
It feels viral to me. It really does just feel like she's got a virus. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, Dr. May did an endoscopy, but I'm afraid since she is a dialysis patient, is she going to be fine with that test?
Yeah, that's not going to affect anything with dialysis, honey. Yeah. It's the other end.
All right. And her last question is, her citizenship interview coming up in 3 days. Is she going to be fine or do I need to reschedule?
You need to reschedule. Yeah.
That I'll be going with her.
Yeah. You'll have to reschedule, I hear. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Poonam.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Jill Roche, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Jill's first question here is, hello.
Hi.
In a previous live, I asked how I'd meet my new person. You said I'd meet him from friends. Any insight into who this friend might be?
So it does feel like a female friend. It's somebody you've known for a long time is what I hear. You guys seem pretty close, but you don't necessarily spend a lot of time together, if that makes sense. So you do seem to be close, but you don't spend a lot of time together.
All right. Jill's next question is, can you tell me anything else about the person coming?
Very intellectual. I would say that this individual's standard of living is very high, so they do like nice things. They also like to travel at least once a year, so there's somebody who makes time for that. That's a big thing. I would say also very family oriented, so really does value family. Yeah.
All right. And Jill's last question is, will my boss's daughter recover from her medical issues?
Not right away, but yes. So it does seem like it takes some time. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Jill.
All right.
Our next question is from Fleur Jonathans, who gets 3 questions.
All right. Hello.
Fleur's first question here is, will I still have a positive pregnancy test? If so, will it be next week? Supposed to have my period this week. I'm so stressed.
Don't stress. Don't stress. Remember, we want to be excited and happy and let that energy happen. I do hear it's coming. I'm not hearing yes to next week, but I do hear it's coming, honey. And I can see that there's a baby energy around you. So there's a baby coming in. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is there a future for me at my current job?
Yeah, you're there short term. So it does feel like no more than another year. And then it looks like there's an opportunity for you to move on. So it does look like you'll be doing something different.
All right. And Fleur's last question is, will we be financially stable again this year? If so, when? Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Again, ladies.
I do hear that your stability is coming in, and they're saying, it's about 5 months, 5 months from now, there is a shift or an improvement, we'll say, in your finances. They are recommending though that you do save. So save for a rainy day is what I'm hearing. So don't just because you're gonna have the extra cash, don't spend it is what I hear, okay? So keep it in savings.
All right. Thank you so much, Fleur.
Yes.
Our next question is from Lynn Braggs, who
Hey,
gets
Lynn.
3 questions.
Sounds good.
Lynn's first question here is, my husband Brandon went back home for the weekend. Was he being unfaithful while visiting?
No, I don't get that.
All right, Lynn's next question is, my daughter is having a hard time at her new school. Do you see us moving back home?
I hear no to moving back home. She's gonna figure it out though, and it is gonna get easier, is what I hear.
All right, and Lynn's last question is, when do you see my son finally getting approved for his SSI?
It's supposed to happen this really quickly here. If I were you, I would talk to an advocate because it does feel like you need somebody who's going to help you kind of work through the back door. Okay. It's supposed to happen right away.
All right. And that is it for her.
All
Thank you
right.
so much, Lynn. Our next question is from Julie Freeman, who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, does Sam have any feelings for me, or should I move on?
They do say you should move on. The thing is that you're ready for something that Sam isn't. So it's just not vibrationally compatible is what I hear. So you do have somebody who is better in alignment for you coming in. They're saying 4 months from now, so it's not even that long that you have to wait. Yeah, it just feels like there's a clash with what you both want in life.
All right. Her next question is, will I move anytime soon?
It doesn't look like you're moving this year. 2025 they're saying. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, do my spirit guides have a message for me?
I would say for you, honey, don't take on so much of everybody's stuff. It feels like you take on like the world is on your shoulders. They're literally showing the weight of the world on your shoulders. So don't take on, family, friends, the people around you. Don't take on their stress. It's not your responsibility. You're an empath, so you're very sensitive, and sometimes it can be easy for you to take it on. But just you've got to learn to clear that and not make it your responsibility to fix everybody's life. Really.
All right. Her next question is, do you see me losing the weight once again and resolving my health issues?
Yes. Yeah. It does feel to me like it takes a little bit of time and effort, but yeah, you're gonna be able to lose it, I hear. Yeah.
All right. And Julie's last question is, any message from my husband?
You're never alone is what I hear. I'm always there. I'm always around. You hear him whistle is what he says. So that's just his way of validating. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Julie. Our next question here is from Diana H, who
Hey,
gets
Diana.
5 questions.
Okay.
Diana's first question here is, hey, Rebecca.
Hey.
I'm about to be a month away from saying no to the guy my parents want me to marry. And my question is, what day in March will I be saying no to the guy my parents want me to marry?
It feels like it's about the second weekend. Yeah.
All right. Diana's next question is, how will him and his parents feel when I say no?
They're not gonna be happy. They'll get over it, I hear. But they aren't gonna be happy, okay? So just be prepared that there is gonna be some like, what? Why not? Kind of thing. They will try to convince you otherwise.
All right. Her next question is, how long, months, weeks, days will it take for my parents to finally get over the fact that me and the guy they want me to marry will not get married?
It feels like it takes them about 8 months to get over it. So it does take them a little bit of time, okay? They will come around though. They will come around.
All right. Her next question is, what month will my parents start accepting me and A to finally get engaged?
That feels like it's not going to happen until like early next year.
All right. And Diana's last question is, my parents think A is poor in Jordan with no money when he really isn't
No.
poor. When will my parents see that he's financially stable in Jordan?
You know what? You're going to have to show them. So even if you talk to him about if he's comfortable, showing them what he makes. Yeah, because he's not poor. He's really not. They have a misguided thought process around him. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Diana. That's it for her.
Yep.
Our next question here is from Emma Baker, who
Hello,
gets 3
Emma.
questions.
All right.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Emma's first question here is, Hi.
Hi.
What are Rashad's current feelings for me?
So this individual it feels fresh. It feels like excited. Not fully understanding the capacity of how I'm feeling, but I'm very open and receptive and interested is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. Emma's next question is, will he ever tell me how he feels?
Not in words. It feels to me like it's not easy to do. But he will show you.
All right. And Emma's last question is, good things coming to me now that I'm 246 days sober?
Yes,
Thanks.
absolutely. That is the starting point of all good things, right? I do hear for you this year is a big year for your self-discovery around your spiritual gifts, okay? So you're very empathic, honey, which is part of the reason why you were drawn to drinking because it helps dull the feelings. But your guides really emphasize learning how to use your empathic abilities, and you're going to help others heal is what I hear.
All right. Thank you so much, Emma, and congratulations on
Yeah,
that.
that's amazing.
All right. Our next question here is from Ellen D'Agostino, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Ellen's first question here is, will my business be successful?
It takes a bit of time. It's about a year and a half before you really start seeing a really good jump with it. But yes, really persevere, honey. Pick away at it. It's just going to take about a year and a half, which is really a small amount of time. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Ellen's next question is, will Vincent become a partner?
It looks like yes. Yeah.
And her last question is, will I get evicted?
Shoot. I hear yes. Yeah. I wish I could say no, but I hear yes. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Ellen. That's it for them.
All right.
Our next question here is from Amber Smith, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Amber's first question here is, will Sean and I get back together? If so, when?
So what I hear, no, it's not going to be a reconnect with the two of you. It looks like there's somebody new coming in. They're giving me the name Matt. So this individual is coming into your life that seems to be more of a vibrational match than Sean.
All right. Amber's next question is, when will Sean stop living with Rebecca and have a place of his own?
It looks like Sean is not giving that up for a long time still.
All right. And Amber's last question is, when will Sean and Rebecca begin their divorce?
So that does feel to me like, they're already kind of feeling like that, if that makes sense. The actual physical act of getting divorced still feels to me like that's 10 months away. But they already feel separated in this, even though they're in the same space, they feel like they're not there together, if that makes sense.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Jessica C., who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Welcome back.
Yes.
Her first question here is, does Nigel consider me as his girlfriend officially? We haven't discussed a title, but he has referred to me as his lady. Does he
Yeah.
love me?
Yes, absolutely. He does see you that way, I hear.
All right, her next question is, what does the future hold for me and Nigel? Do you see us getting a bigger place together?
You do, yeah. It feels to me like it is this year actually. So it's a little later in the year though. It does feel like it's around fall. Yeah.
All right, and her last question is, why is it so hard for him to show me affection? Does he still desire me? Is there anything he would tell me but isn't able to?
He does desire you, honey. I hear, uh, he's got a different love language is what they're telling me with you. And he has a really hard time expressing his affections the way that you're asking. Just it really comes from his upbringing is what I hear. But he fancies you. Yeah, he fancies you.
All right, thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Linda DeLuca, who gets 3 questions.
Okay. Hello,
Welcome
Linda.
Her first question is, hi ladies,
Hi.
hope all is well.
You too.
I'm currently having an issue with my hip and have been requested to stay off of it for 8 weeks using crutches. Do you see me being able to heal and not having to see an orthopedic doctor?
No, you're going to have to see the doctor, I do hear. But yes, you will be able to, if you take care of yourself the way that they're asking you to. Yeah, it does look like you will. It's really hard though, because that's 8 weeks off your hip is hard, is what I hear. So even if you're feeling better, I'm hearing, stay off of it as much as possible. Okay. Yeah.
All right, Linda's next question is, I've also had my thyroid checked and it is fine. However, my hair is falling out. Is there anything I need to be doing, maybe diet-wise?
Yeah. Okay, so what they're saying is it's not necessarily your diet. Always helps, right, to eat healthy. But I'm hearing check your shampoo. Um, See if there's anything with the shampoo itself that might be causing the issue. Yeah.
All right, and Linda's last question is, this year so far has started off rocky as far as health. Do you see me being able to just get rid of all of this stuff and return to normal, like being able to go to the gym and have fun?
Yeah, that's still about 2 years away, but you will come around. You will be able to get back to a healthy state. So it just takes a little bit of time, honey. Give yourself the time you need, okay? Don't try to rush it.
All right, thank you so much, Linda.
Yeah.
Our next question is from Rachel Phillimore, who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Rachel's first question here is, hi guys,
Hi.
great to see you and hope you're well.
You too.
When will communication improve with AC?
It looks like this is going to start happening around April, but I do see that there is still like communication. It just looks like something shifts in April. Yeah.
All right, Rachel's next question is, how are his feelings after the last time we saw each other?
I do hear a little bit more open. It does feel to me like it might have been a little bit there was an uncertainty with the last seeing each other, but I'm hearing open. So, still good.
All right, and Rachel's last question is, will he be more consistent with his communication and time with me?
In time. Don't hold your breath though. It's not happening right now. Yeah. But it will happen, yes.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question here is from Tiffany Soto, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Tiffany's first question here is, hi again.
Hi again.
Since we haven't communicated after our sleepover, I called him Friday to see how he was doing. Did he like that I randomly called to check up on him?
Yes. Yeah. That's always a good idea.
Right. Her next question is, do you see me and Landon having another sleepover anytime soon?
Yeah, it does feel like it's going to happen within the next 3 weeks. Yeah.
All right. And Tiffany's last question is, why exactly is the reason Landon was being open and expressive the night of our sleepover?
He was ready. Yeah. He's ready. He thought he was more ready than he was, and that's why he was a little weird afterwards, but he was ready.
All right. Thank you so much, Tiffany.
Yeah.
I'm going to go over our list here, everyone, so just keep your ears open for your names if you have donated. Next up on our list is Marie Loon Fortin, then Christina N., then Alessia Meda, then Neil Bernardo, then Astrid L., then Cindy Deno, then Dakota H., then BP, then Sarah Miller, then Angela Green, then Bia F., and that is it. Thank you all so much.
Yes.
All right. And remember, everyone, our list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donation questions to be added to the list. We're just finishing off everyone that was just read there. However, email questions are available through the link in the bio if any of you want to get your questions answered that way. Also, keep on tapping the screen, and once we make it to 120,000 likes, we'll be doing 5 free questions from the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Also, remember, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member. So make sure to stick around until the end. Thank you so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
All right, our next question here is from Marie Loon Fortin.
Hello again.
She gets 6 questions.
Okay.
Marie Loon's first question here is Guy seeing anyone that he feels he'd like to pursue romantically? If yes, should I worry about it?
No, it feels more casual. It doesn't feel serious. There's definitely another energy in his life, but you're more serious is what I hear.
All right, her next question is, I get lots of birds as spirit signs. Lately, it's been pileated woodpecker. What is the meaning and reason I see them lately?
So the animals coming through for you, because animals are significant in your life period, but it does feel to me like they're being sent, okay? I would say that the woodpecker is coming from an actual person who crossed over. It feels like a male energy, kind of a grandfather energy, but very fatherly to you, if that makes sense. So this is somebody who's sending it to you.
All right. Her next question is, does Mac, my horse, see me as a person? As his person?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You can tell from the reaction.
Her Her next question is I feel like I'm in a standstill right now in my life. Nothing seems to be appearing in the physical, and I'm afraid it will stay that way. What is actually going on right now? Am I just in an integration processing phase?
You're at that point where it's just about to break the surface, honey. So don't lose faith. Keep your focus, keep your excitement. Um, really work with that energy of manifestation. Things are about to start coming to the surface. So you don't have to worry.
All right. And her last question is I've thought, sorry, no, she gets two more.
Uh-huh.
Her next question is I've thought to put myself back on dating sites so it helps me not focus so much on guy. Is it a good idea? Would it affect the outcome?
It will definitely affect the outcome. Anytime we split our energy, it's going to take away from what we're trying to focus and manifest. So if you do that, it will shift things, but it's already supposed to happen. So it's okay.
All right, and her last question is energy has been shifting at work. I'm actually getting along well with Jade. She has been opening her heart more. My boss Ray is more rough around the edges lately. I'm noticing it overall and when she trains my horse. What is going on? Will things be okay with my boss and settle?
Yeah, it will. It's stress is what I hear. It feels to me like there's just a lot to juggle. And so for your boss, it's a little bit overwhelming. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Marie. That's it for her.
Okay.
And wow, thank you so much for all of the gifts, Rebecca and Veronica.
Aw.
You guys are amazing.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Veronica.
Aw.
All right. Our next question here is from Christina N. Hello.
Hello, honey.
Who gets 5 questions.
Okay.
All right. Christina N's first question here, she says, when will I be in a long-term relationship?
Okay, so the person is coming in this summer. It does feel like you need to get yourself out there and be available. So you definitely can't be hiding out at home. Okay, so you got to get out. I do hear around July. Okay.
Right. Her next question is, when will I meet him?
Yeah, I just said in July.
Next question is, what kind of work will he do / what's he like?
It does feel to me, okay, so they're saying like yard landscaping is what I'm hearing. So he works outdoors. Yeah.
Her next question is, I've just applied for a job. Do you think I'll get it?
Not this one, I hear.
Right. She says, if not, when will I find a new job?
Yeah, it looks like in March is when beginning of March. So you will interview for it in February. It looks like you start in March. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Alessia Meda, who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Actually, she gets 6 questions.
All right.
All right. Alessia's first question here is, hello, ladies.
Hi.
A few years ago, I was diagnosed with an anxiety disorder and took medicine for a couple years. I'm not taking medicine anymore, and mostly I'm doing good, but during my exams, I struggle a lot with anxiety again.
Yeah.
My psychiatrist suggested that I should take medicine again, but I don't really want to because it had a lot of side effects.
Mhm.
Did my guides say I'm taking the right choice? Will I be able to handle my anxiety better during my exams?
You will. I would say to do a little bit more meditating and a little bit more of let's say I don't even know how to describe it, but basically what they're showing me is like breathing. There's certain slowing your heart rate, your breathing techniques, and then meditating, and you will be able to overcome it. Yeah. Yeah. The drugs have a very negative side effect for you. So I understand why you don't want to take them.
All right, her next question is, I asked my guides that if I see a pink car that I won't take medicine. A few days ago, I saw a pink car on TikTok. Was this the sign I asked for?
Absolutely, because that isn't very common. I can't say how many pink cars I've seen.
Okay, her next question is, any more messages from my guides?
Trust yourself, honey, and have faith. You're going to be just fine. And again, with the breathing and the meditating, you're going to overcome things. If you feel yourself getting overwhelmed, it really is about breathing slow. So slow it down.
All right, Alessia's next question is, how will February be for me and Luca?
It does feel like it's a good month for the two of you. The beginning of good things is what they're saying. So it really feels like we're opening up more. They're showing me a flower blooming, so that's a nice imagery. It usually means we're getting closer and the relationship's getting strong.
Her next question is, how is he feeling / doing regarding our connection?
So I will say you're further along, but he's definitely open, I hear. Yeah. So he's getting onto the same page as you, which is a good sign.
All right, and her last question is Luca and I only text when we want to see each other, and 9 out of 10 times it's him texting first.
Yeah.
I'm a bit reserved because I want to give him the space he needs.
Yeah.
It's still okay to let him initiate the contact, or can I start to ask more? Will he
Yeah.
be happy about that or feel pressured?
No, he'll be fine with it, I hear. Obviously don't do it every day, but yeah, you can start asking more. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Alessia.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
Okay.
And thank you so much, Sarah, for the roses.
Well, thank you, honey.
All right. Our next question here is from Neil Bernardo. Hello, Neil.
Hello,
Welcome back.
Neil.
He gets 3 questions.
All right.
His first question here is, "Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Neil here, and I'm back again. Just want to do an energy check between me and Angelito. The past week was probably the longest week of my life at work because of my big boss in the US came to Manila and we had to work with him for 1 week.
Oh, wow.
Long story short, it was disappointing. Any changes you see or insights I need to know?"
You know, it wasn't actually as disappointing as you're thinking. So what I will say is you were expecting it to be a little bit more, you know, like we'll say job advancement type thing. You will have that is what I hear. So don't think to close that door. It does feel like the connection was an important one. Okay.
All right. And the next question is, what does Angelito think or feel of me at the moment?
I do hear that you know, you guys didn't see much of each other, or it was not like how do we put it? It feels to me like you didn't get to be around each other in a positive way. So there's a lot of stress that way. Enjoys you, honey. So that's the biggest thing is with Angelito, it's always when you're around, everything seems brighter for him.
All right. And his last question here is, at the present moment, I'm thinking about leaving the company this year, but I'm not sure if I'm ready. Do my guys think 2024 should be my last stint at my current company, or should I just move to a totally different sector? Thank you so much.
So it does look like you will shift into a new career path. However, I'm not hearing that this year. So it feels to me like that'll happen in 2025. Yeah. So you're sticking in until then.
All right. Thank you so much, Neil. 1 second here. I just have a couple clarification questions.
Okay.
I'll give you the next one. All right. Our next question here is from Astrid L, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Astrid's first question is, "Hi, Rebecca and B. So excited to be back. My life is changing. I know you mentioned Billy and I potentially get more serious in a few months. If yes, do you still see it moving forward between us?"
I do. Yes. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, he's almost coming home next weekend and seems he is putting more energy and effort into communicating. Even called me okay, my love. Is this something to be excited about and to stay open?
Very. Yeah. Yeah. I hear you should stay open. It's going to be very different, I hear. Yeah. So you're not having the same experience with Billy.
All right, and her last question is, anything fun and exciting I can look forward to in the next few months/year? Thank you so much.
So this year is definitely your year. It feels to me like you have a lot more success happening this year, really around relationships, but also your financial success. So they do talk about you having extra financial success this year, more money, which is always a good thing, right?
All right, thank you so much.
Yes.
All right, and we have a quick clarification here for Marie Loon. Hello again.
Hey.
She says, "Hi there. I got really confused from Rebecca's answer in regards to going on dating sites. She
Mhm.
ended with, 'It's supposed to happen.' Did she mean Guy and I are supposed to happen, or me going on a dating site?"
Not the dating site in particular, but you're supposed to have somebody new coming into your life. So that's what I meant by that.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
And we also have a clarification for Kayleen Rodriguez.
Okay.
Kayleen says, "Hi, sorry to bother. Just have a clarification question." She says, "Hi, Rebecca and B. Thank you for all your help. You said it's too much blood flow in the chest or not too much blood flow?
Too
like
much.
A restriction. Want to make sure it's not angina. LOL."
No, it's not angina. It feels like too much though. It just feels like you have like just more happening there sometimes. It's not all the time. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And Neil just said, "You were too accurate on my current state with Angelito last week. I got goosebumps. You're bang on the second question." And thank you.
You're welcome, honey.
All right. Back to our list here. Our next question is from Cindy Deno. Hello,
Hey,
Cindy,
Cindy.
who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Cindy's first question here is, hey ladies, always a pleasure. When do you see Ramesh contacting me, and how, please? Email, Facebook call, etc. and a time frame?
So it does feel to me like it's like social media. I'm hearing though it's not for at least a month. Yeah, it feels like about a month away.
All right, Cindy's next question is, energy check on Ramesh and the third party, Kathleen, please. How are things going for them as a couple?
There's a lot of stress. I hear being pulled. I'm being pulled and being pulled. So it almost feels like I'm being pulled against my will, and I'm not necessarily enjoying this experience, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So there is a lot of stress there.
All right, and Cindy's last question is, I know energy changes. You said Ramesh and Kathleen will cut ties permanently. What will be the cause of the split? An argument slash fight, etc. Time frame, please.
So it really feels to me like the two of them haven't seen eye to eye for a while. It really comes down to we can't keep doing this. That's what it comes down to. So it's a decision made on both parts. Pursued by, like, it feels like Kathleen is going to push it. She's the one who's going to make it happen. Yeah. The time frame, it does still feel like it's a little bit of ways because she has the ability to stand the pressure, but yeah, it'll be her that pushes for it. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Cindy. That's it for her. And wow, thank you so much for all of the gifts, everyone. You guys have been so generous today.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Fountain of Chocolate. Thank you, Vika. Thank you, Sarah. And thank you, Raven. You guys are awesome.
Thank you guys.
All right. Our next question here is from Dakota H. Hello,
Hey, Dakota.
who gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Dakota's first question here is, I will be moving into a 4-bedroom in March through low-cost housing. If not, when? Oh, sorry, will I be moving into? And if not, when?
March? No, it feels to me like this is happening about 4 months from now for you. So it doesn't feel like March. Yeah.
All right. Your next question is Glenn someone I'm meant to be with? If not, who?
So this is a soul connection. So I do hear that there is a soul contract here. It does feel like there is some unresolved energy from a past life. This isn't your forever person, but this is somebody who is supposed to be in your life for a while, is what I hear.
All right, and Dakota's last question is, will I get extended funding for school since my practicum got extended? If so, when? Thank you.
You will. It does feel like it's going to take a little while. So it does take about 4 weeks for that all to be processed. Be on top of it, I hear though. Okay. So don't wait on it. Yeah. Talk to somebody right away.
All right. Thank you so much, Dakota. Our next question is from BP.
Hello again.
Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, will his bulldog be in my care when she passes?
Yeah.
Do you get a month?
Yeah. It does feel like it's going to happen within the next 2 months. Yeah.
All right. Her next question is, will he bring up his plan to move or not move in yet? Do you hear when he'll say something if so?
It feels to me like it'll take him a few weeks to really make the decision. So just don't push it. You can talk to him energetically like I've taught you, but when it comes to talking to him in person or like about it now, just don't push him. Yeah. It's going to be a few weeks before he actually decides.
All right. And her last question is, do you hear a visit this week or weekend?
This weekend. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Sarah Miller. Hello,
hey
Sarah,
again.
and thank you so much for all of the gifts
Yes.
today.
Thank you so much, honey.
She gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Her first question, she says, welcome back. Will Zach respond to the message I sent today? He opened it but never responded.
Yeah, I don't hear that he's going to respond necessarily through messaging you, but I do see that there will be some physical stuff. So, he'll respond in that way.
All right, her next question is, what were Zach's thoughts about what I sent him today?
It feels to me like he took it well. It wasn't like other messages that you've sent. So it does feel like it was a lot more relaxed, easy, not so much pressure. So it was received well. Yeah.
All right. And Sarah's last question is February guidance. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So again, we're still going through the process of getting Zach to open back up. So don't push. Keep things light, keep things easy, keep things fun. Don't make it serious. Don't think about the seriousness of things, and really focus on yourself this month, I hear. So take advantage of healing you. Yeah.
All right.
All
Thank you
right.
so much. Our next question here is from Angela Green. Hello,
Hello
Angela,
again.
who gets 3
Okay.
questions. Her first question here is David got my kids and I tickets to do this I Fly thing. He got 4 tickets instead of 3. I invited him to go with us, but he said he got them for me to share that experience with my kids and he'd watch our son while we went. He got 4 tickets though, which confuses me. Does he really want to go but wants me to push for him to go, or does he really just want me to go with my 2 older kids and invite someone else?
No, I hear push for him to come. Yeah. Ask him to.
All right. Her next question is how does the energy feel with his relationship with Victoria? Curious if it has changed.
With the two of them, they have such a different experience. I will say that Victoria is not as receptive as she has been. It feels to me like she's the one that's kind of shutting down now. She feels like she's shutting down more so than him. Yeah.
All right. Her next question here is how does Victoria's energy feel towards David? Are they growing or will she still be leaving him in April? I know I keep asking. She just gives off mixed energy. Sometimes she's loving towards David while she tells me she wants to leave him.
I know.
So it sometimes feels like she is playing a game with my head.
No, she's not, because so here's the thing with her. There are times when she's ready to go, and then there's times when it's terrifying, right? It's all starting all over again, and that can be very scary. So that's where that reservation or that shift in what she's showing she wants it comes from being afraid. Yeah. So don't take it don't be too hard on her for that. It's just the fear of having to start over. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Angela.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
All right.
And our last question here on our list is
What?
from Bia F. Hello, Bia.
Hello.
Who gets 5 questions.
Okay. Out with a bang.
Yeah. All right. Bia's first question is do you still see us meeting in March? If not, when? She's been very distant, not sure why.
No, I still hear March. There's a lot going on. It feels like family stuff, honey. So there's a lot of family stuff. Yeah.
All right. Bia's next question is why is A being so distant?
Again, there's a lot of family drama. I do feel like there's a health issue for somebody in the family. Yeah.
All right. Their next question is when I see A next, will we be just a hookup or will we sleep together?
You will sleep together, I hear. Yeah.
Their next question is do you still see A and her girlfriend breaking up this year? When and will she run to me?
No. So I'm not going to run to you. What I hear is going to do some work on myself and then I'll come to you. So we don't want to be a rebound. That's not a thing we want. It does feel to me like the ties are cut permanently. Feels like in July, but something happens before July. So it does feel like only a few months from now, something significant happens. And then July is when things are cut permanently.
All right. And Bia's last question is will Jay try and get back with me? When? Because I know he still loves me, lol. Just curiosity.
Yeah, I hear no to that, so don't return to that energy. That's a door that needs to close is what your guides really say. Yeah, there's still love there. There's always going to be, I hear. There's always going to be love and affection, but I'm not seeing reconciliation there. Sorry.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's it for them.
All right.
And we just made it to 120,000 likes.
Good job. Yay, it's 5 free question time. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Perfect timing, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Feel free to start putting in your free questions here in the comments.
Yes.
5 free question time. All right. Our first free question here is from Pia. Pia says, will I find a new job soon? When?
Yeah, it looks like you're going to be working within the next 2 months. I do hear that you'll find something very quickly, but it feels like you don't start quickly, if that makes sense. So you'll find your job security before you actually, it just feels like it takes time for you to get in. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from M, who says, did I say something to upset Scott? Will we meet this summer?
No, I hear you won't. Yeah, it does feel like you said something that it was almost like an ego hit.
All right. Our next question is from, let's see here, Adri, who says, will I be able to get my own place before June after I do my taxes?
You will. Yep.
All right. Our next question here is from Blair. Welcome back, Blair. Who
Hey,
says,
Blair.
will I receive a job offer soon? My contract is about to finish. Thank you both.
Yeah, it looks like you're going to transition right away into something, honey. So there's not much time in between your contract and you transitioning.
All right. And our last free question of the live is from, see here, Angela, who says, will I conceive more babies with Patrick? And if so, how many?
I hear one more. Yeah, so you will.
All right.
All right, let's do our
Thank you so much,
giveaways now.
everyone.
Woohoo! All right, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. So I'll go through all my stuff. Let's do the giveaway. So if you've been here before, put your name in with a purple heart. If you're brand new, put your name in with a yellow heart. Also, I just want to let you guys know I am on YouTube. I'm on Instagram as well. So if you aren't already following me there, follow me there. Follow me here if you're not following me here, right? And we do have an email list. So if you do want to get notified when we're going live or when email questions are on or any of the things that are coming up for us this year, because we are going to be doing a lot of courses and things like that, sign up to our email list through the link in my bio, okay?
All right. We will do our giveaways now. First, we'll do our subscriber winner.
Subscriber first.
So if you're a subscriber, you better be putting your name in. Purple
Definitely.
hearts, yellow hearts.
Yeah. So I saw 5.
Sure, sounds good.
5 scrolls.
All right. For our subscriber winner, ready?
Yes. Go.
1,
2, 3, 4, and 5.
Our subscriber winner is... Who is it?
I don't know. I already got one.
It?
I already got one.
It is Sarah Miller.
Yay, Sarah. You win a lot, honey.
She gifted so much
So,
today, too.
thank you so much, honey. You got an extra question, so you know what to do. Head to the link in my bio. Go to the I Am a Winner page. Fill out the information. You want an extra question. Thank you for being a subscriber.
All right, next is our audience member.
Audience member, you want to pick?
Sure, let's do 6.
Sure.
Ready?
Okay.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Our audience winner is Kayla Emmett. Thank you so
All right,
much, Kayla.
What did you win?
And
I need one.
congratulations.
All right, Kayla, you won an extra question, honey. So you're going to head up to the link in my bio, click the link, go to the I Am a Winner page, fill out the information. You won an extra question.
Yay, congratulations. And thank you so much for all of the gifts today, too.
Oh, awesome.
All right, and now it is time for our
Top
top
gifter. Ooh, I'm shaking the camera. Sorry.
That's okay. Our top gifter today is Veronica
Gomez. All right. Veronica, you want an extra question, honey. You know what to
Congrats.
do. Head to the link in my bio.
Thank you so much for all of the gifts today. Thank you, everyone. You guys have been so generous, and thank you for tapping away as well.
That's
and
right.
for just being here.
That's right. And don't forget, email questions are still on. So if you do want questions answered, you can get them answered that way, okay? And we'll see you on our next live. We're not going to be live again today, but we will be live again on another day. All right, guys. Have a good day.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.